Hello and welcome back to round 6 now, jeez that's gone fast, of Hit the Apex Racing League, the F2 series. Today we're at Monza, one of the most iconic, if not the most iconic of F1 tracks. Great track, great for racing, it should be a brilliant qualifying and race. Anyway, we join part way through qualifying. I apologise for not starting right at the start, but I had some problems. Once again, it comes every week now that there's a few problems with either the sound or the stream or just anything like that. So I do apologise. I also would like to apologise for last week, the stream being cut short. I just had a few problems like with streams and just everything was wrong last week, so I do apologise for that being cut short, but we'll have absolutely none of that today. New internet, new everything, the stream will be just fine today. As I said, we joined part way through qualifying here in Monza. Vwida sits top in his Mercedes. Behind him is Sippy. Sippy still went into round 6 now, and he's still hunting for his first win of the season. I actually have the standings here. Yep. Q-Tip, he's won 4 out of 5, sorry, I got my maths wrong there. 4 out of 5 so far, with Vic being the other person who has won a race. So we say this every week, but is this going to be Sippy's week? I hope so. Every week he's either second or just thereabouts. I really want him to do it. I got a feeling it's going to be today. Anyway, we'll get on to watching some laps of qualifying now. I'll start rambling on and we can actually watch some driving. So who's close to finishing one of the laps? We'll jump in. Actually, we'll go on board with the new boy, NZL Cam. I know him from commentating on another league, which will not be mentioned because... Oh. Anyway, Cam is a brilliant driver. As I said, I know him from other leagues. I know he can be there. He's definitely going to be up there. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he does in his first race with HTA. Anyway, just coming towards the end of his lap now, just went into sector 3. You've got that long straight now, just before the last corner, the long right-hander. He actually has an Alpha in the way, and that has ruined his lap. What was that Alpha? Was that Kersey? Did we have a spin there? We did. Actually, it was Cam. So he had that Alpha in his way, and then he span. Not the end to his lap he would have wanted. I guess he just span at the corner, nearly hitting Delta when he comes back onto the track. Yeah, it looked like, was it Kersey? Yeah, it must have been Kersey, because, yeah. Kersey just pulling over to the side that Cam was on. It's unusual. He wouldn't really like to, hopefully hit, well, he will have another shot. It looks like he had some damage from that as well. We have a comment in the stream from Napola. Hello, mate. I know Napola actually it's from the same league of Cam. Napola, he's a great driver. Should see him thereabouts as well. Speak about the attendance for one. The attendance last week, it wasn't great. 18 drivers this week, should be very good. Packed, only 2 away from a full grid. It's a very good turnout today. Hopefully that should correlate into some good racing. Next is Highline. He starts his flying lap. We'll catch on board with him towards the end of it though. Who's close? We'll watch Vwida, who's currently second. He's just coming towards the end of his flying lap now, as we have another comment from Napola. Did you just lie? No, I don't recall lying. Anyway, with that, here comes that long right-hander now, just before the start-finish straight. Oh, he actually pulls into the pits. That's his lap done. Q-Tip, the current Drivers' Championship leader, he's looking to make it 5 out of 6 today. The question is he going to be able to do it? Only time will tell. 7 minutes now remain of qualifying. 3 drivers still yet to set times. I'm sure we'll see them come out very soon. Actually, they're all out on track right now, so they will be setting times. Had a few people last week and the week before not actually setting times, which is a bit weird, but yeah, we'll have none of that today. Anyway, Q-Tip, he comes towards the end of his lap. He's not really. I don't know how to put this. He's not up there in qualifying. He usually works his way through the race. His qualifying pace isn't great compared to the other racers, although he does go into 5th. That's him and his Renault, his trusty Renault this season. That put that lap at 120.2. That puts him in 5th. Who's towards the end of a lap? Delta. That won't be a flying lap at 126. What will be a flying lap though is Storm 72 UK's in his Toro Rosso. Comes to, will it actually? No. Thought we were going to go towards the pits. He goes in 11th with a 120.8. Cam, as we see after that incident with Kersey, he's out for his 2nd try on his flying lap. We'll come back to him towards the end of it. We'll watch Nexus Highline as he comes to it. Is he going to be going to the pits? He will. Rich, he's been up there for most of the season. Him and his trusty Toro Rosso. I seem to say that a lot actually, the trusty than the car. I should stop that. Anyway, DRS wide open coming down this straight in Monza. Monza known for its it's a high speed track. Many straights. Yellow flag's actually in sector 3. I'm gonna guess it's a slow car. We don't want any crashes in qualifying. We want everyone to set a time. Rich now coming towards that long right hander towards the start finish straight. Crosses the line. He goes 2nd. It's a great lap from Rich. A 119.4. That puts him in 2nd place. I said we'll come towards Cam at the end of his lap. Oh, he's actually set it at 123.2. Kersey, he's trying to push himself away from 8th place. We'll see how he gets on with that. Actually, we'll stay on board with Kersey. Seems to be a good lap so far from him. Coming towards that long straight now before that long right hander. Apologise if my voice sounds a bit. I've got a bit of a cold as always. When do I not have a cold? Anyway, coming towards the finish line now. He won't beat his time. Actually, 2 seconds down. There must have been a slip up there or something during that lap. Try and catch in the Ferrari. He sets a lap that's good enough for 4th. Obviously, we have the 18 minutes qualifying and the 50% races here in HTA. Talking about qualifying, only 3 minutes 30 left to go now. Delta, the only person not to set a lap yet, he's still in the pits. He needs to come out soon if he wants to set that lap. Napola coming towards that long right hander. I need to find out the name of it. Oh, he's given up with that lap and will be pulling into the pits. Not many people out right now. Try and catch. He's 7 seconds down on his time. He's just trying to make his way back to the pits for one more run. Too slow for Flo. That's a bit of a tongue twister for me. Anyway, coming up to that fast left right chicane, could catch a few people out today. I guess we will see. normally catches me out anyway. Looks to be a good time from him as he comes towards the end of his lap now. 5 people in the stream, thank you. Get your comments in, any questions, anything like that. I always say it. Predictions, questions, anything. As Too Slow for Flow comes towards the line, a 120 flat is good enough for 8th. Kersey actually goes into 2nd, we missed that. But it looks like he's retired from the session. I'm going to guess that was a manual retirement. Although we do have yellow flag, so it could have been a crash. Anyway, Kersey sits in 2nd. Obviously unable to set another lap time because he's out of the session. Delta is going to have to come out pretty soon if he wants to set his lap. Who's towards an end of a lap that we can watch? Just catch the end off. That's Cam. Cam's spun again. That's twice now in qualifying. Not ideal for him. He's retired. He's had enough. He'll be starting towards the back of the grid. A disappointing qualifying for him. He knows he can do better than that. Carbrink. I'm not sure how to say that name. I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Carbreen. We'll call him Carberry. I'm really sorry. Is he going to come towards the finish line now? Does he improve on it? No. 1 second down on his time. Too Slow for Flow. He has a second go. That won't be a flying lap. Neither will ZNU. Sorry. Mentioned the cobbled. A lot of cars on this straight. What is happening? That's very odd. A cluster of cars on that last straight. What's Ryan Coy doing? Just kind of hit 2 miles an hour on that straight. Sippy, he improves on his pole time. 33 seconds left now. Delta, he won't be able to set a lap. He's gone. A lot of people retiring from the session now. As you can see, Sippy, he's just retired. It's also the end of qualifying for Too Slow for Flow and Dom Leos. Everyone else out. We'll watch Q-Tip 3 tenths down on his time. As I said, not known for his qualifying pace, but definitely known for that race pace. Comes towards the finish line now. This is going to be his last lap in Monza. Comes towards the line now. It's good enough for 6th. A 119.7. It's a good lap by Q-Tip. The question is anyone going to be able to beat Sippy's 119.1 and take pole here in Monza for round 6? Rich, is he going to be able to? No, he won't. He pulls into the pits. Next is Hardline now. He comes towards the end of his lap. We'll catch him. Someone who won't set a decent lap time is Try and Catch as he spins out. As at that chicane we actually spoke about that. I said might catch a few people. It actually has. Try and Catch. He's out of qualifying. We'll watch Napola now. 2 tenths down on his time. Crosses the line. It's 13th, and that will be the end of qualifying here in Monza. As you can see, Try and Catch goes straight into that barrier. A good qualifying here in Monza. We can only hope for the same with the race. There you go. There is your qualifying results here in Monza. Get any questions, get predictions in now for the race. 10 people now in the stream. Well, I don't think we've had that many in here yet, so that's a record. Welcome. You've joined at the right time as we get ready for the start of the Italian Grand Prix here in HTA. I'll be back with you in 2 seconds. I need to go and do something. I will be back before the start of the formation lap. I am back. It looks a bit cloudy here in Italy. Are we going to have any rain? That would make the race very interesting. We have ZNUF1. He says, let's go. Good luck for the race, mate. I hope for the best. Napola with another comment. He says, boah. Good luck, mate. Good luck to all the drivers here today. Oh. Here we have the formation lap now, as you can see. We'll go through the grid right now. Oh, Sippy's nearly hitting the barrier on the formation lap. So as we know, as previously said, Sippy sits in pole for the Italian Grand Prix. Normally sits in pole for these races. Let's hope he can hold on to it today. We got Kersey in second, ZNUF1 in third after a good qualifying. Rich in fourth with his Toro Rosso. In the Mercedes, sitting in fifth is Energy Inform. In the Red Bull, in sixth is Nexus Hardline. Q-Tip, the Drivers' Championship leader, in seventh in the Renault. Storm 72 UK in eighth. V-Ridder in the Mercedes in ninth. In the Ferrari, actually, spinning out in the formation lap, we have Try and Catch. Not sure what happened there. We've got Too Slow for Flow in 11th. Sloppy in 12th. Napola in 13th. Carberry Nikion, I'm really sorry, in 14th. Ryan Kai Heat, it's on the grid. He was probably, I'm not sure what's happened there then. Dumleo's not participating in the race. We've got MZL Cam, Delta and Ben Gallagher in 19th. As they approach the starting grid now, as we look to get away in Monza here in HTA. As I said, the drivers now approaching their grid slots as we approach the start of the race. It's going to be a good one. 27 laps of chaos here in Monza, as we are just moments away from the start. Drivers now pulling up to their grid slots. We got all the drivers in. Yeah, you can just see Ben there, that last one. As we have 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5 lights. And away we go here in Monza, round 6 of HTA, as they all head race towards turn 1. Is anyone going to try any moves here? Is ZNUF1, is he going to look up the inside of Sippy? He does. Sippy defends well though. ZUF1, he goes up into second. He must have overtaken Kersey. Kersey's dropped all the way down into fourth. I'm not sure what's happened there. Sippy though, the pole setter, he holds on to his position. We'll go on the position change for the start. NZL Cam, as you can see on the left, making up 6 places from the start. It's a brilliant start by him. We've got yellow flags in sector 2. What's happened? A Ferrari span. Who is that? Is that Try and Catch? That's Try and Catch N. ZNUF1. After a brilliant start, he's collided. I'm not sure who that was with. We had 2 drivers spin there. Not ideal for either of them. What a start here in Monza. 2 cars already off. It's carnage, as I said before the race. What a start. Sippy still sits in first though. Rich just behind him. Kersey, as we mentioned, drops down. Q-Tip up into 4th already. What a start from him. Wow. NZL Cam now up in 8 places just in 1 lap. What a brilliant start by him. Oh, wow. Ben Gallagher also up 5 places in 1 lap. Very good starts for those, as I just mentioned. Wow, what a first lap. Maybe the best first lap of the season. ZNU, it's not the best first lap for ZNU F1 or try and catch. It looked very promising for him towards the start, and unfortunately it's gone wrong. Hopefully he can get back into the race and work his way back up the grid. But watch Q-Tip now, is he looks towards Kersey in 3rd. There looked to be some contact there between a McLaren, I think it was. I think it was McLaren and the McLaren and Storm. I'm not sure though. I'm not going to point the finger at anyone. Anyway, we'll go back. Actually, we'll watch the battle here. Loads of cars closely compact together, as you would guess, as it's the start of the race. Is a move going to be made here? Obviously, we'll have DRS very soon, which will make it even more interesting with more overtakes. This track is about getting right behind the person in front, trying to get that slipstream, trying to get any extra speed to overtake them on any of the straights here. Looks like no move's going to be made here. Wow, I'm out of breath. It's only the 3rd lap and I'm already out of breath. What a start to the Italian Grand Prix this has been. NZL Cam, what's happened there? What's happened to NZL Cam? He's dropped all the way down into 18th. Did something happen that I didn't see, or? Not quite sure. Sloppy actually up 6 places, and Brian Coy, very good starts for those. Not sure what happened to NZL Cam though. Yellow flags in sector 1, what's happened? What was that? Was that car span? Sorry. No, it must have just been, I'm not quite sure. Go on board with Q-Tip now as he hunts down Kersey in 3rd. Is a move going to be made here by our current Drivers' Championship leader? Yellow flags in sector 2 and sector 3. What has happened? Has there been a crash? There has not. I'm not sure what the yellow flags are for then. Q-Tip up into 2nd. We missed that. Where's Sippy? Is that what the yellow flags were for? Oh wow. Sippy now down into 6th as Rich. He now leads the Italian Grand Prix. What a start. What a start to this race. Kersey, is he going to make a move? It looks like he will. Inside of Q-Tip. Look, is he going to make it steer? It doesn't look like it. Q-Tip holds on to 2nd place after a brilliant start. Look like Sippy there mounted the cut. Too slow for Flo. He's out. Was that a Ferrari? Try and catch. It was that Ben Gallagher who went through the... What is happening? Try and catch. He span. Ben Gallagher gets 10-second penalty for corner cutting. What is happening? It's absolutely mad here in Italy. Virida, he gets a time penalty for corner cutting. What is happening in Monza? We have a McLaren now off. That's sloppy. Wow, wow, wow. The force in out of Cam. He hits the park car of Sloppy. What is going on? This is mental. What? Whoa. 4 laps in, and this is already shaping up to be the best race of the season. I said it's going to produce drama. I said it's going to be a good race, and it's definitely living up to that hype. What a start to the Italian Grand Prix. Not a great start for people like Try and Catch though, and Cam, people like that who've had collisions. Not great start for them. It's great entertainment for me and you lot though. Wow, this is amazing. NZL Cam, 5-second time penalty for speeding into the pit lane. His race gets even worse. What is happening? Zippy, he's looking to make his way back up the grid after, I'm gonna say he's span. I'm gonna guess that's what it is. It's gonna be interesting to see when the drivers also come in. What times they decide to come in and everything. That'll be interesting. Like the strategies, whether it's going to be a 1-stop, 2-stop, anything like that. What a start though it has been in Italy, as I've said many times now. But you can't. Well, gaps already forming. We'll watch Storm now. He's right behind Scipio, looking to go into 4th. Is any sort of move could be made going into this corner? It's unlikely. V-Rid has left the session. He's had enough. A move is going to be made by Storm. Round the outside, it's good defending from Scipio. Ben Gallagher gets another penalty. He's up to 15 seconds now. Looks like his race is over. Scipio, it's good defending by him. Able to hold on to 4th. Storm has DRS on him though. Is he going to be able to take him on the start-finish straight? He looks to go around the outside of Scipio. He does. Is he going to be able to make the move stick? Scipio looks to hit back straight away, which he does. And Scipio holds on to the 4th place. And there was contact between Ryan Coy and Storm. I think he lost some of his front wing. Is that his left end? No, that's just me, sorry. I thought there was damage, but there wasn't. There was definitely contact between Storm and Ryan Coy though. Looks like Ryan Coy was very eager to overtake him and just collided or touched him. Wow. Oh, I'm out of breath. What a start. What a start. What a start for Ryan Coy though. As you can see on the left, that's 10 places he's made up in 6 laps. He's looking for his first podium, I believe. It would be his first podium. I'm just going to have a look. Ben can get another penalty. That's 20 seconds now. His race is most definitely over. Ryan Coy now looks to overtake Scipio on the start for the straight. He has DRS over him. Is he going to be able to do what Storm couldn't do? It doesn't look like it so far. He's ahead. Is he going to be able to make it stick though? Chooses the inside line. He doesn't make it stick. Scipio, well defended by him once again to hold on to 4th. Ryan Coy actually got a podium. He comes 3rd in Mexico. I apologise. So it wouldn't be his first podium. Looking to make it to 3rd. Sorry, I apologise. Looking to make it to 3rd finish places in a row. Very close between the Williams there and the McLaren, as you saw going around that corner. I couldn't tell what corner it was. I was going to name it, but I don't want to get it wrong and get slaughtered. Q-Tip hunting down the race leader, Rich. He's doing very well so far. 7 of the 27 done now. Ben Gallagher, he's retired. He was at the race. Just starting the 8th lap now. I've got the hiccups, sorry. It's going to be interesting to see what... oh my gosh, this is going to hinder me. What laps... oh my god. What laps the drivers actually come in to change tyres. You see at the bottom, Cam has a time penalty. Why is that Alfa Romeo ghosting? Is Ryan Coy left the session? Oh god. Hiccups are killing me. Oh no. Please go away. This is not what we wanted during a race. Storm, 3-second time penalty. Is it is it going to be another one of these where it's just penalty galore and you won't know the actual finishing results till the end? after this is so annoying. After everything has been calculated. Delta, he's retired from the session. What's happened there? We'll try and catch it on NZL Cam's perspective. Sorry. Ugh. We did catch it on Nexus hardline, so it looked like he span and just hit the barrier. That's him out of the race. A very large gap there, though, you can see. 9 seconds between Sippy and third. Anyway, what isn't a big gap is the gap between Ryan Coy and Sippy, as Ryan Coy attempts another move. The exact same space on the track, but Sippy is able to defend from that once again. He does that very well, actually. Oh. I do apologise for these hiccups. Oh my god. Who shall we watch? We'll carry on watching this battle between... Oh, I need some water. Between Ryan Coy and Sippy. Looks to get interesting between those two. Yellow flags in sector 3. Storm, that Storm's out. You can see that, just saw it in the background. He was span. We'll catch it on energy. No, the wrong camera angle. You can see it there in the background. He just span. That's him out of the race. Kersey, 30-second time penalty. He's gone into the pits. That was for actually speeding into the pits. And the poor lad, he finds his way up into fourth. It's a great stop to the race by him. It's great racing here. Oh, the mics fell out. Oh dear. It's great racing here in HTA. 10 laps of it done already, and what a 10 laps it has been already. Wow. Oh god. I do apologise for the hiccups. Yeah, you can see now people filtering into the pits. I'm going to be guessing we'll see that throughout the next couple of laps. Napola currently on provisional first. Actually, that's been taken away. Ryan Coy now leads the race, but as we know, they are yet to enter the pits. These two, ZNUF1, he's fought his way back very well after that incident in the first lap. He's back up into third. Well done to him for fighting his way back up. It's good to see that. You don't want anyone finishing their race on the first lap. Really, it's not ideal at all. Q-Tip, after his pit stop, is in fifth. Ryan Coy actually 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. See what I mean by the penalties? It affects the race massively, and we won't know where each other, well, where they will finish. Sorry, until the actual end of the race. Be interested to see come the end, because I cannot. You could say he gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding into the pits. It's catching loads of people out today. That could be Ryan Coy's race over Napola now. Well, not much to really commentate on right now, as it's just people going to the pits. Is there going to be any switches in positions from people going into the pits? Is their strategies going to cost them? We saw it with, who was it? I forgot who it was, but it cost someone the race a couple of weeks ago. It was very bad strategy, actually. As actually, we'll change from the position thing now to the stop, so we can actually see who has gone into the pits or not. Who's gone into the pits and who hasn't. It's actually only Napola and then ZNUF1, with obviously Rich would be in first. Q-Tip though very closely behind him, as you can see. As is that, yeah, that's the Haas going into the pits now to make his stop. I'm gonna guess that people will be on the stop unless they can make those mediums last till the end. Actually, they might be able to. Depends how well you manage the actual tyre. Oh dear. I'm feeling horrible. I don't know if you can tell. Sit up. We won't. Sloppy, 5-second time penalty. We'll actually look how. Has Rich won a race yet? We'll have a look at that. Have a look if he's accepted. If he's. Oh my god. Rich, his best finish is third, so if he was to stay in well, first, it would be his first win of the season. The only people to win races was Vic, who stopped that winning streak of the man there, Q-Tip, who's actually overtaken Rich. I apologise, I didn't catch that. So that would mean after Napola makes his stop, Q-Tip will be in first. Is he going to be able to hang on to that until the rest of the 13 laps? Over halfway already through over halfway through this race. Sorry, I had a bit of a brain fault there. Oh dear. Not much to really commentate on right now because of the because of the gaps between the drivers. Not many people close to each other. So we'll stay on board with Q-Tip. Napola's still yet to make his stop. How old? Oh, he's on the hards. That makes sense then. He'll probably be out for another 2 laps or so on those hards. Sloppy gets another penalty. Not ideal for him. As I said, I won't be able to calculate the penalties. Lost quite a few drivers though already. Only halfway through the race. That was due to the hectic start though we did have. As you saw, it was mental. I apologise. Someone came into my room. I apologise. We'll look at the current standings actually. So as we know, it's Q-Tip, as I've said, who is who's leading the championship. Behind him is City, who's still yet to get his win, as we mentioned. Rich is in third. Rida is behind him. It's Ben Gallagher, who's unfortunately out of the race, in fifth. The Paul, I'm gonna guess he's gonna make his stop very soon. Q-Tip not that far behind him though, and he's already made his stop. We're already making that gap between him and Rich in third. We have yellow flags in sector 3. That's actually NZL Cam. He's spun once again. That's about the 7th time this. Not good from him. Not good at all. Obviously, that's Kersey. Kersey's out. He hit the barrier. That's another person out of this race. Loads of people spinning here in Italy. What is going on? It looks like Q-Tip. Hopefully I haven't just put the commentator's curse on him, but it looks. Oh my god! I hate hiccups. He's gonna make it 5 out of 6 wins this season, looking unbeatable really. Only 13 drivers. Only the 13 drivers of the 19. As we go on board with Ryan Coy, who spins. As soon as we go on board with him, he spins at that chicane we mentioned during qualifying. Actually, no, it's not. It was the earlier one. Actually, we saw the McLaren there. He was also on the grass. That chicane looks to be causing some people a few problems. Actually, we have less than 13 drivers. We have Rida. I'm pretty sure he's a ghost. Yeah. And Nexus Highline. Yeah, he's a ghost. Not good to see. Only the 11 now left. Cam, not a brilliant. As Napola finally goes in for his stop. And Q-Tip now leads the race, as I said. Only the 9 laps left to go now. 2/3 through this race. For those 9 laps though, is Q-Tip gonna be able to hang on? I guess we will see. Hopefully something that doesn't hang on are these hiccups. I want them to go as soon as possible. As you can see at the bottom, NZL Cam sets the fastest lap of the race. Oh. Oh, I feel like absolute crap. Not much to commentate on, as there isn't like massive gaps. 16-second gap between Sippy and Rich, as Sticky Bomb leaves the session for the 9th. This, not sure what's happening there with him. Churchill now approaching the line to start his 20th lap of the race. I'm not actually sure whether you get extra points for fastest lap, so Cam could still potentially get a point on his debut. Oh. As you can hopefully tell, the streaming quality should be better as I've got like new internet and all that. Hopefully all that should be better for the rest of the season. We actually had a comment from Storm, who unfortunately retired, saying, "How can you race with people's connect?" Looks like there could be some problems within the lobby with connections and all that. I think it could just be due to the places other people are from. Could just be due to that. On lap 21 now, the McLaren just at the bottom. Severe collision, we missed that. Who is that with? Sippy, looks to be his race has been ruined due to penalties and all that. Cam, another penalty. Bit of movement here. Oh, it's due to people going into the pits, as Ryan Coy has had enough and leaves the session. Only 5 laps left to go now. Lap 22. It's actually gone surprisingly quick here in Italy. One of the races of the season. Very good. I think, let me check. I think it's Spain next week. I'll actually get that. Check, yeah. Spain next week. Another good track for races, so make sure you are there for that one. Next week, 8 o'clock. Same as every week, really. Very annoying, Azerbaijan. I will be here as it's my birthday. Just inform you on that point. seeing as the gaps very big between the drivers. Lap 23 now, only 4 to go. Apologise for the lack of commentary around this area. There's not much to say. Cam with another penalty. It's not what you want to see. I'm not even sure what the final grid will look like. As Energy gets a penalty, tracking them up now towards the end of the race. Only the 3.5 laps to go now, really. Thank you for sticking by me in the stream. It's been a good race, as I said. I appreciate you for staying with us throughout the whole of the race. I know it hasn't been brilliant. Like around this area of the race, I haven't commentated much, but I appreciate it massively. Lap 25 now, we come towards the end of the race. Looks to be no change in the grid, so this could actually be the finishing grid. I know Sippy's got a penalty, so he probably won't be near the podium for this race, unfortunately. Blue flag for a McLaren driver. Not quite sure which one it is though. We'll stay on board with Q-Tip for the last couple of laps there. Two laps left now. Just dropped my phone onto my toe. Such a me thing to do. Which, unless he pulls off an absolute miracle here, catch you 3 seconds in 2 laps, very, very unlikely to happen. Then Q-Tip will be the winner of the Italian Grand Prix. Obviously, as usual, we will have the post-race interviews straight after the race, as long as obviously the drivers do join. As we come towards that quick left-right hairpin, it's actually caught a few people out today. I said it in qualifying that he'd catch a few people out, and it certainly has. And someone who has been caught out by the track limits today has been Cam. I swear that's his like 900th. Same with Energy Inform. I swear they've had about 900 warnings. In the last lap now, we'll watch Q-Tip as he looks, well, as he will win his 5th race in 6th. This man looks not unstoppable. He looks like back-to-back world championships. It's actually a very slow car here on the straight. Oh, that would be the car of both of those. Oh, have a left. Last corner now, and Q-Tip will be your winner of the Italian Grand Prix. Congratulations to him. Rich is in 2nd. Napola on his HTA debut comes in 3rd, grabs himself a podium position. Congratulations to those 3. We'll get them in the interviews very soon. Just the rest of them now, just coming over the line as Cam gets another penalty. Not the debut he would have wanted. Scipio, disappointing for him this weekend, but he will look to improve on that massively next week in Spain, as we said. You can see on the left that are your results for the Italian Grand Prix round 6 of HTA, the F2 series. Will get them in for their interviews right after the McLaren crosses the line. Just do it now, mate. Just drive a little faster, please. What is he doing? He's gone into ghosting mode. What is he doing? Just cross the line, mate. There we have our podium for the Italian Grand Prix. I'll invite them to the interviews now. Send them their invites now. What a race it was in Italy today. Bless me. Bless me. Oh, bollocks. Hello.
Hello, mate.
How are you?
Knackered.
Knackered.
How are you?
I'm just fine. What a race. I said, yeah, it was the best. That start was mad. I don't think they can hear us. I'm trying to invite Rich. Jesus. Oh. Hello. You're on the Paula. Right, I have invited Rich. Depends whether he wants to join or not. And we'll get away with the interviews. Just wait for him. Okay, we'll start, and if he joins, then he joins. Right, we'll start with the interviews then. Q-Tip, once again, it's 5 out of 6 now. It's every race now. What's the formula to winning? How'd you do it?
Well, I wouldn't say there's any formula. I mean, you have to have a little bit of lady luck.
Yeah.
I mean, all of last season we were very consistent on getting podiums, and so far this season, nothing's really changed, you know.
Yeah.
Our game plan's always been the same, you know, just get the car home, whether it's on the podium or with a damaged front wing or whatever, but...
Yeah.
Unbelievable race. Like, such a mad race.
I did mention, qualifying isn't normally your strong suit at all, but it's always that race pace. You always seem to have better race pace than everyone, and that's what brings you through the wins. Like with some people, it's the qualifying, and then they just hold on to that. But with you, it's your race pace is unbelievable.
For sure. You know, our quality pace, we are lacking compared to, you know, the big guns of, you know, Sib. I'm not sure who else started in front of me, but there was a ton of cars. I mean, when we did our first run on the medium, I think we got like a 121.2. You know, I was happy with it, and then when we did our first run on softs, we were down in P10, I think, and I was just like, what more can I do to push this car? But no, P7 was unbelievable for us in quality, but you know, getting race wins is, as you say, 5 out of 6. That's what I like.
Yeah,
I like me some champagne.
Well, I'm guessing the obvious target is back-to-back World Championships, obviously.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. That's always our game plan. That's always our goal.
Yeah. I'm guessing you saw the mass chaos at the start with everyone.
For sure.
Was it tough to guide the Renault between all that? Like, I didn't actually see it all. Like, it looked mad though.
Well, hopefully, from my point of view, it was just a nuclear bomb in the middle of the road. Yeah. And God knows how we avoided it. But yeah, it was such a shame to see a load of cars, sadly crash out. Because I reckon that would have been a belt of a race. But classic races like this happen, in F1, and that's why we love this sport, and that's why we all need racing. We all have a good time.
Yeah. Right, we'll go on to you now, Paula. It's your first race in HTA, I think. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah, and a podium finish. How does it feel on your debut? You pick up a third place spot.
Hard to say. So difficult race from the start or at the beginning, and it was just survive through the back, and let's see what place we ended up.
Yeah.
But, no, can do B3.
Yeah, because it was the same with you. You didn't really have the best of qualifyings, did you? It was during the race you just seemed to work your way up very well. Your pace was very good compared to the other drivers. Is that how you feel? Is it you feel your race pace is better than your qualifying pace, or was it just a one-off today?
I don't know. I think I'm not a qualification driver at all.
Yeah.
But it was nearly 19.5 on a medium, so I don't know what was going on. But I invalidated that lap, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
And race, it's Italy. Come on, and every league it's hard track to drive, and it's so narrow from the start, and it's just a waiting game. That's why I put the hearts on, because I know that tire is pretty good on a race pace, and it was just waiting what happened around you, and take the chances to overtake the guys in front.
Yeah. I actually mentioned before the start of the race I predicted you to get on the podium, and you pulled that through, so congratulations on that.
Thanks.
Any comments by you guys?
I'll say a massive congratulations on your first race and first podium. Nap, what's up?
Thank you, and who take a pole position 1 second ahead my pace. That was an amazing lap, so congrats to him.
Yeah, well, once again, I seem to be saying this a lot, and I'm going to guess I'll be saying it a lot more throughout the season. Congratulations on that win, Q-Tip. And another, is it 19 points for winning this in this league?
I think it's only 18. I don't.
Well,
think
it's another 18 points towards defending that title of yours.
Also, a big shout out to Rich as well today.
Yeah, Rich was great today. It's a shame he's obviously not here for the interviews, but he did very well today.
Yeah. He definitely had more pace than us on at the start, but I was glad to get him.
Yeah.
But hell of a race, and a hell of a race for everyone who finished. And very big shame for the accidents, but we're not going to stop racing.
Exactly. Anyway, I think we will leave that there for this week in Italy. As I previously mentioned during the race, it's Spain next week, 8 PM. Make sure you are there. I've been your commentator, Kai. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.